So guys, we are here at the Hampton Inn again. We're all staying here, so we got It's Just a Six. Here's me, arguably the most awesome car here. And then we have the twin turbo Camaro that we built back here, Nick Wright of Guitarmageddon. And Dingleberry, I love this. Dingleberry has made the his dial-in number 1776. That's hilarious. Especially because I'm going to take all of his freedom away today. Here tapping. Oh my God. Who let him in? Okay guys, so we're headed back to the track for day two of the event. It's going to be interesting because this one I'm actually running in like a racing competition, the LS shootout, although I'm not LS, I'm LT, but I think it still applies, at least that's what they were telling me. It's sponsored by Brian Tooley Racing, who we are a dealer for, and I'm not really expecting to win, but I'm expecting to have fun. So for the first 4 hours, it's like time trial, dial-in stuff, and then at 5 o'clock it begins eliminations. And wish me luck. We'll find out if I can actually hold up. I can tell you that she did really well yesterday. I dialed in a couple things that should help me out in terms of keeping the car consistent. But we're going to see if we can get some first gear launches today without spinning to the moon, because we definitely couldn't do that yesterday. So before we get to the track, we have to fill up with 93 octane here at Exxon. And it's almost empty, so we're going to fill her all the way up. That way we have better traction. Supreme Plus. 16 gallons of 93. So we are pulling in, and it looks like the racers are here. I don't know where the spectators are, but the racers are here. We're going to run people over. Maybe. Maybe not. I think we're playing chicken with an ATV. I feel like this would probably win. Yeah. Okay, let's find the rest of the family. I think my wife is lost again. Oh, no, she found it. Okay, cool. For the first pass though, had a weird shift point, got to figure that out. Might make the shift points a little more conservative today, and might start in second gear just to make sure we don't spin. I don't know, I'm gonna figure some stuff out. Okay, so we're going to try that again with second gear, because first gear is just not hooking here. Thank you. A 7.1 at 107. Let's see if we can do better than that on the next pull. 60 foot was a 184. That sucks. By that truck. That thing fucking hauls. But I think I did better that time. I think second gear is the key. I was able to just do what I needed to. So we're going to look at the log in a sec and find out if second gear is the treat here. Thank you. Second gear is definitely the treat. And at a 175 60 foot with no spin, and that's important. And 109 miles per hour, did a 6.8. So we're going to stick with second gear for the competition. It's not the fastest this thing can run, but it's the fastest traction that we can get right now. Making our mark on Mustangs everywhere. So I stalled Nick's bike. I'm going to drive around. I'm going to show you guys what we got going on here. Here's the end. Okay, they just called us to the lane for the Brian Tooley LS shootout, which I guess is kind of me. So let's do this. Okay, we're in shakedown pass mode. Time, but I know it's a Pro Tree now. Yeah, revenge. That's starting in second. So got my first win in the shakedown. I don't know if I'll get a round one win, but we'll find out. Thank you. With a 6.8 and 107. And that's starting in second gear. I have been a best of a 6.3, which I suspect if we could actually hook first gear, that's what it would do. So I'm pretty happy with that. And I definitely got my revenge. He's probably a little surprised because we were neck and neck, if you watch the video, and that's even after he red lit.
Looking for RPM top street, 3 and 4 RPM top street. I'm going to go grab the bills of the top.
That's wild.
Stage lanes, RPM top street. When you come to 3 and 4 top street, just don't make it all the way down to the ready line. Stop halfway through. Stop halfway through, please. RPM top street. Stop in the middle of 3 and 4.
Things have changed. I'm in Top Street now.
Odd numbers get lane choice. So who's number 1?
I got number 1, I believe.
You're running with.
We are racing this bad boy here, which looks like it means business. So I'm probably not going to win. Got my ass kicked. I definitely saw that coming. That thing's fast. Fucking Mustangs. This is what I get for calling them crowd killers in the last video. Or one of the last videos. Thank you. Traction control. I forgot to turn damn traction control off. We did a 1.5 60 foot, but then traction control kicked in. And it dropped. Well, I did do a 6.7, so that's faster than I was doing, but only at 105. And that's some fucking traction control. It hooked though. It seemed to hook decent. Well, there is another round that I can get into. For the people who were out the first round, they were offering a free entry into another system, and I'm gonna go for it. Okay, so we are in like a redemption race. We'll see how it works out. Okay, we remember traction control this time. And we are a winner. That was the best run that we've had. Definitely the best. I'm excited to see what we did. I don't think they were showing it on the board. Yeah, I left them pretty good at the line.
How do you spell your last name?
Zurich, Z-U-R-I-C-K. Yeah, I figured that you did.
Yeah.
I was like, we should be much closer than that was. That sucks.
That's bad.
That sucks. That's like every other run for me. That was like my best run. That's the best run I've had here. It was I was 6'5" at 109.
Damn. All right. That's solid.
Thank you. 6'5" at 109 with a 149.
Wow.
That guy was put a slingshot.
149 60 foot. So the car that I lost to is racing the Cow Marrow.
This is going to be a good one.
I got my ass handed to me by the car on the left, which arguably needed door cards to compete in this class, but that wouldn't have made a difference. Okay guys, you ready to see me get my doors blown off? Because that's definitely what's going to happen here. We're racing something that makes about 2,000 horsepower. He's probably just going to let me get the hit so he doesn't like lose, because that's the only way that he's going to lose is if he red lights. He could probably brake halfway down the track and still win. He could probably brake off the launch and still win. That's how much power that thing makes. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I'm racing. So this crazy ass thing here is what I'm racing. As you can imagine, it is looking bleak for me in my factory blower engine. Sounds good though. I told him to just give me the hit so he doesn't lose. But I have a feeling he's not going to do that. That's a fast car. That's a really fast car. So let's see what I ran. I mean, I'm now a two-time loser because I lost out of the main class and now also this class, both to Mustangs, by the way. Thank you. And a 6.5 again at 109.4 with a 147 60 foot. So after a very long day, we are closing down at Galot. It was a very fun event. I'm told there were over 1,000 people here, and it was really nice. It was really hot though, and I know that this sounds silly, but the inner chiller really shined. As you saw earlier in the video, like crowds of people were like just blown away by how cold it was, especially, you know, telling them there's no ice in this, there's no meth, there's nothing that's cooling this down except the inner chiller. And I mean, I was able to do back-to-back passes, mile per hour the same. I did not heat soak one bit this entire time I was here. I had a couple things I needed to touch up, and I kind of got my car to dial in a little bit better. I figured out a couple different ways to run it. Worked out really, really well. and I'm excited to get back into cooler temperatures up north, which I was looking at the weather. It doesn't look by too much that it's going to be cooler, but hopefully when the cooler temperatures do come around, we are going to be ready for it and make a record pass. Also, we might do a couple other things to the car. I have an ice tank that needs to go in. That's going to help me out big time. And then I was tossing around the idea of running meth injection at the track. I like being on pump gas only. The pump gas only thing tends to, I mean, it makes it really easy and a lot less of shit to worry about. But with meth, low side, and a couple other little goodies, I might be able to gain another 120 rear wheel horsepower, and I know that's going to take the factory blower record. And the factory blower record right now is set with somebody running race gas and meth, so maybe I'm going to take it. Okay guys, thanks again for watching. Have a good one. Adios.